we're relying on Bruno Fernandes to get goals, and what Bruno got 10 non-penalty goals last year. We're relying on Elanga. There's no point relying on him. You're relying on Martial, who has 5 league goals in the last 2 years. We're relying on then Rashford, who's crap. Like, don't get me wrong, these lot can't get any worse on the Ten Hag kind of thing, innit? But at the same time, Ten Hag's not a miracle worker. This is why I keep saying, like, we need players, and even if he signs Anthony, for example, I don't think Anthony's ever got double-figure goals either in the league.
I hear that, but then you got someone like Sancho as well. But if Sancho gets goals, he just needs to be in the right system.
Yeah, like, I don't doubt Sancho to an extent, but he's still asking a lot, kind of thing, isn't it?
It is, but at the end of the day, if the team as a whole are creating more chances, the goals will come. You don't need to be prolific to score goals. Raheem Sterling is a prime example of that. He's not a clinical finisher. He's not a prolific goal scorer, but he gets goals for Manchester City because he gets in positions to score, bruv. It's one of them ones where Man United just need to play more fluid, cohesive football and create more chances. And if they create more chances as a whole, everyone will score more goals. Like, they don't even necessarily have to.
No, I hear that, yeah, but still, we need, like, you can't trust these lot to score goals, kind of thing, innit? I cannot trust Rashford. I cannot trust Elanga. I cannot trust Martial. I cannot trust. Or Bruno gets goals in it no matter what, but to an extent.
Yeah, last season, he didn't really, though.
No, but in terms of, like, he still got 10 non-penalty goals in it. Like I'm saying, I don't trust the other 3 to get minimum of 10 league goals.
What 3 are you talking about?
Langa, Rashford, Martial.
To get what, 10 Premier League goals?
Yeah.
I do. I don't trust Elanga. I trust Martial to get it this season. Do you know what I mean? In this
you
system.
Trust Rashford?
And Rashford probably as well. I think Rashford could get 10 Premier League goals. I think he can. If he starts in this system, I think he can get 10 Premier League goals.
Someone said, yeah, he trusted CR7. Are you dumb? CR7, look at his goal record. And compare it to the other, these lots' goal record. I'll be honest, Rashford, I do not trust at all, you know.
What's that?
Rashford, I can't trust in it. I cannot trust Rashford. Like, the guy, when was the last time Rashford started and scored?
I have no idea, bro, but Rashford's been playing shit, but bro, like I'm saying, in a new system, yeah, like, bruv, man would give man benefit of doubt for the simple fact that under Jose, when Rashford and Martial played, yeah, together, they scored goals. Same under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, they scored goals. Do you know what I mean? So
no, I hear that, yeah, but
so it's one of them ones where cool. What's that?
Are these people, like, for example, Rashford, you look at, Rashford's declined massively from that season kind of thing, isn't it?
He has. However, this is a new season, it's a new manager, it's a new style of football, bro. I'm saying, yeah, in a better system, he will score more goals. Like, the reason why he doesn't score as much is because, yeah, cool, he's not that talented. But if Man United are creating chances, he will score. Do you know what I'm saying? 10. He will score. Pardon?
10 Premier League goals.
I think he can get 10 Premier League goals. I think he can.
See, I'm not saying we can, yeah, but like, from the evidence that we've seen over these lot for the last 2 years,
games, I think he can.
No, but that's if he starts all 30, innit? Because obviously Sancho, Elanga, Martial.
He won't start all of them, bruv. He won't start all of them, but I think that he can.
Someone said he scored 12 under Jose. He was better under Jose. Have we watched Rashford for the last year?
Bruv, listen, I don't rate this guy. I do not rate him. Do you know what I'm saying? I do not rate him, but I rate Ten Hag, yeah, and I rate Ten Hag's ability, yeah, to get Man United playing cohesive football and creating more chances. Like, Rashford's lack of goals also coincides, yeah, to the lack of chances the team are creating, because as much as I don't rate Rashford, it's not like he was missing bare chances, bro. He wasn't getting them. So
yeah, but that's because the guy couldn't run into those positions. Like, the guy was walking all over the pitch.
Of course, I hear that, but I'm putting it down to the manager to put everyone else here in better positions to score goals. That's what I'm putting it down to. I'm putting it down to the manager. I'm putting it down to the system, bro. Because you don't have to be a good player to score goals in football. You don't.
No, I hear that, yeah, but at the same time, like, I feel like we're asking too much of Ten Hag, innit? Like Rashford, you cannot trust. Someone sits down and keeps saying Alanga. You can't trust Alanga in front of the goal.
Alanga's horrid.
And at the end of the day, why you try? Like he's still kind of young in it, so he don't really count. You can't trust Ahmad. You can't trust Palestri, and they're young anyway.
Boy. I don't really know, bro. I don't really know, but I think in the right system, I think these players can give us a lot more than they've been giving us. Do you know what I mean? And I believe the manager believes that too. Like he's already said that he thinks that he can increase the level of output from some of the players that are currently in the squad, and I tend to agree with that to a certain extent, bruv. As much as I don't rate Rashford, yeah, like I believe he can get 10 Premier League goals. Like I believe that. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones. I believe that Martial can get 10 Premier League goals. So yeah, I don't believe Alanga can. I believe that Jadon Sancho can also. So it's just one of them ones where I think we just need another attacker. If Mason was available, I believe Mason gets 10 Premier League goals.
Yeah, he's someone I don't doubt, kind of thing, innit? In terms of in front of goal, especially with his greediness and stuff. But the rest of them, nah, man. And if he does come back,
It's only Alanga.
how is Mason going to be?
But also with Eriksen in there as well, we got another creative person in there. Do you know what I'm saying? We got another creative player in there. If we get De Jong as well, bro, we're gonna be seeing a lot of the football, man. I just feel like we're just gonna get more chances, bruv. So whether
Someone said Baines, I saw us playing cohesive football under Van Gaal. How many goals did we score under Van Gaal?
I'm not
Like,
sure.
at the end of the day, the quality of these lot up top still matters, kind of thing, innit? Just because they're playing in a better system doesn't mean Rashford takes his chances or Martial takes his chances.
I get that.
From the evidence that we've seen over the last 2 years, you can't trust them.
If they get more chances, bro, because it's not about...
No, I hear you, and I'm not doubting it, but I'm just saying, like, if we're looking at probability from what we've seen of these lot, you can't trust these lot.
I hear that, but I think that we're gonna create more chances, and I think you're gonna see more team goals from all the patterns of play stuff that Ten Hag will have these guys doing. We'll be passing better, and that's just what it is, bro. So I'm saying you think I've got too much faith. You know what it is now? I understand the mechanics of football, bro. Sometimes the mechanics of football is not down to the individual, bruv. It's not down to the individual. I mean, it's down to the system and the structure, bro. Liverpool's a prime example, bro. Do you know what I mean? They're one of the best teams in Europe, and they have been for a long time. Individually, in terms of talent, yeah, like they don't have more talented players than a lot of teams, bro. Like that's just how it is. But
how many goals do you think United score next year in the league?
I don't know, bro. I don't know how many goals they normally score, bro.
So we got 57.
Them kind of stats I don't really care about.
No, but we got 57 this year. Arsenal got 61. Tottenham got 69. Chelsea got 76. And then Liverpool City plus 90.
What do you mean plus 90? Well, you
like 90 plus goals.
So Liverpool got 90 plus goals. We got how many this year?
57.
Well, we'll score more than that this season.
Do we score more than Tottenham?
I don't know. How much did Tottenham
69.
Score? No, I think we can expect to score around that next season, I think we'll score about between 65 and 70 goals next season.
The season before that, we got 73.
Yeah, exactly. I think we'll score between 65 and 70 next season. Even without like an out and out like main goal scorer. I think as a team we'll just score more goals, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is just what it is, bro, because when you look at the top scoring teams, yeah, you look at Man City, they had no striker. You look at Liverpool, like Mo Salah scores goals, loads of goals, but he's not clinical, bro. And he gets loads of chances. And the same goes for Mane, he gets loads of chances. So Man United need to increase the amount of chances that they create, bruv. Like the actual personnel is not the biggest worry for me, because even though the personnel is not top level, it's proven in football, especially at Man City with players like Gabriel Jesus, who got double figures of goals. He's not the most clinical finisher. Neither is Raheem Sterling, but they get goals at City because they get chances. Jesus ain't fucking clinical by any stretch of the imagination.